Hello, everybody, and welcome to DraftKings. That's right, this is DraftKings FC, where we talk about God's favourite game. That's right, football. My name is Ty Atkins, I'm the host, and joining me as ever to my left, it's DraftKings staff writer Jamie Hinks, and just over the way there he is, our European football correspondent himself. It is, of course, Edo Delamonte. Now, gentlemen, I'm going to shift away from the Champions League, and I'm going to talk about a competition that for many of us is even bigger than the Premier League. It is the Champions League. The Champions League, everybody, is in full effect, and Chelsea's not in it this season, so my own interest is somewhat diminished, but it doesn't stop it being, obviously, the premier football event on planet Earth. So, gentlemen, I'm going to throw a big question your way. Hopefully you're ready for it. This is a hot potato coming at Jamie first. Who's been the biggest disappointment in the Champions League group stages thus far?
Real Madrid.
Really? The
Yes.
champs?
The champs have been the most disappointing. They struggled so badly to beat Sporting Lisbon at home. Everyone forgets that now because I don't know why everyone forgets that. But everyone does.
Because a win is a win, right?
A win is a win, that is true. But to win with 2 goals in injury time basically is not good for the reigning champions. They're missing Casemiro so much in that midfield. They're missing that destroyer who just gets in there and just kind of messes everything up for the other team.
Just like 10 years ago, they've not learned that lesson. Machiavelli and Cambiasso, goodbye.
Yeah, and like Casemiro's there. They had him in. He was doing so well, and now he's and obviously like Ronaldo and Bale have got off to the start of the season so slowly, and that's affecting them because that's their talisman. I don't think 2-2 away at Dortmund's a good result. I watched that game. I don't think Dortmund are very good at the back. I think there's going to be other teams that are going to go there and score quite a few goals. Barcelona could probably put 3 or 4 past them if they really tried, and Real Madrid is supposed to be on that level. So I think Madrid have got a lot to do because you don't want to be finishing second. You can just ask Arsenal about that, and you see what happens to them every single season.
Well, this is very, very true. So you think Real Madrid have made a disappointing start, but let's get your Mystic Meg crystal ball here.
Yeah,
they're going to get through the group, surely?
Of course they'll get through the group. I mean, they've still got one really bad team in there. I think it's Legia Warsaw who are the other team in that group, who Dortmund absolutely trashed in Warsaw.
It was like a summer friendly.
It was kind of like Warsaw were feeling like they were the ones that went on the stag do, and not Dortmund. Sorry, that was a terrible pun.
Lovely poor. But
in there, but I mean, the Sporting Lisbon away match is a big game. Sporting Lisbon are no mugs, so
they're no mugs. But I personally suspect that Real Madrid will
get through.
They'll play themselves into form. You've got to remember Ronaldo, rather. He had a very busy summer. He was very busy, sort of like winning the European Championships. And there we go. So he's slowly playing his way back into form. I suspect he will. Edo, yourself, who would you say has been the biggest disappointment so far in the Champions League?
I'm going to rag on PSG here. It's more overall because I think the Champions League has reflected what's happened to them even in the league. But we saw against Arsenal it was quite a wasteful performance. And Arsenal, I thought Arsenal would be better in that game. And when I saw that, they went under within a minute, inside of a minute rather. They were there for the taking. Cavani kept wasting chances. Even though Cavani scored more goals recently, you still wonder, is that the solution in attack? Yeah. And with Emery. So Emery won loads of Europa Leagues, and I really respect him. But last year, you're in a Champions League group with Juventus, City, Mönchengladbach. So you're not expecting to sort of come out of that with much credit. They still managed to come third. But I didn't really see them compete. I mean, they gave everyone a headache, I guess. But you wonder if Emery's that kind of level coach. And PSG then played Ludogorets Razgrad, and I think the overall what you were expecting was this team to send that message. It's like Champions League is our main priority. We finally want to win it because obviously we're walking all over everyone in France. Instead, they lose to what is the pretender this year, Monaco, and then they beat Razgrad 3-1. But that Ludogorets game, they were getting hammered in the first half. Physically, Razgrad were all over them, and they only really managed to sort of eke out a 3-1 win. So it's a slow start. I'm expecting this to get much better, but I think PSG still have a lot of question marks. So that's maybe why they're a disappointment. Other teams, what they're going to give you at least. I know that Bayern still need to maybe get to, should we say, really get into 6th gear. But they're still Bayern. Atletico, Barcelona, Real Madrid, big disappointment. City, but PSG for some reason don't convince me. Otherwise, it's Roma for getting knocked out in the prelims to Porto, who are not very good. Losing 3-0 at home. Are you kidding me?
Okay, Edo, you've got to let it go. Some Italian teams just aren't as good as they that's just a stone cold fact, my friend. But what do you guys think? The European Champions League will be back in effect in approximately just under 2 weeks' time. So keep your eye out for those. But, take these guys' words on board. Real Madrid, are they firing yet? PSG, are they the same without their talisman Zlatan? Who knows? But you know what? You could always win big. This is DraftKings. Welcome to the big time.